life is like a bus station. People come into our lives like passengers boarding a bus. Some stay for a long journey while others get down at their stops, leaving us behind. Along the way, we form bonds, we laugh together, we share stories, and sometimes we hold hands believing they will travel with us forever. But the truth is, no matter how much we wish to hold onto people, places, or moments, everyone has their own destination. And when their stop comes, they step off, leaving behind empty seats and echoes of conversations that once filled our hearts. The hardest part of life is not the journey itself, but learning to accept that not everyone is meant to stay with us until the very end. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It means understanding that their role in our story is over. And we must continue traveling toward our destination. The road ahead may seem lonely at times, but every turn, every new passenger, every sunrise outside our window, it is a reminder that life does not stop. It moves forward, and so must be. The power of letting go. There is a saying, just because you spend a long time making a mistake does not mean you need to continue making it. Many of us hold on to things, bad decisions, failed relationships, old jobs, and painful memories simply because we have invested so much in them. But time and energy already spent are gone. They are gone. The real question is, what we need to do now? Why holding on hurts? Our natural instinct is to preserve what we have. We think, I have spent years on this, or I have put in so much effort, so we convince ourselves to stay in the same place. But the reality does not work that way. The past is over. No matter how much time, effort, or money you have put in, it does not mean you have to continue down the same road. If something no longer serves you, why hold on to it? If it does not bring happiness, growth, or value, why keep it? Letting go does not mean failure, it means growth. It means recognizing that life is constantly changing and you need to change with it. Learn from the past, but do not live in it. Every mistake, every challenge, and every loss is a lesson. They shape who we are, but they do not define us. Instead of being trapped by the past, use it as a fuel to move forward. Yesterday is not the focal point. What matters is today and what you do with that today. Think about a ship tied to a dock. If it stays anchored, it will never reach new lands. But once it lets go of the ropes, it can sail to new opportunities. Your past is the anchor. Release it and allow yourself to move forward. Sunk cost fallacy. Do not be a prisoner of the past. In economics, there is a term called the sunk cost fallacy. It means that people continue investing in something just because they have already spent time, money, or effort on it. Even if it no longer benefits them, but they think that they spent a lot of time on that. Many people live their lives this way. They stay in unhealthy relationships because of all the years invested. They remain in jobs they hate because they have spent too much time there. They refuse to change careers. They refuse to change places. Or they refuse to change habits because they fear losing what they have already spent. But the truth is that time and effort, they are already gone, as we discussed earlier. What matters is the future. The gift of new beginnings. Every moment offers a fresh start. Every second is a chance to take a new path. Try something different or let go of something that weighs you down. You do not have to be the person you were yesterday. You do not have to be stuck in the same story. Imagine a book where the author refuses to write a new chapter because they are too attached to the last one. The story never moves forward. Life is the same. You must turn the page. New beginnings are waiting, but only if you have the courage to let go of the past. Change your perspective. Change your life. How we see the world, it shapes our experiences. The same situation, it can be seen in two ways. One person may see failure while another may see it as a lesson. One may see a loss while another may see an opportunity. Letting go is not about changing the past. It is about changing how we view it. Instead of seeing it as a mistake, see it as a stepping stone. Instead of regret, see it as a lesson. Instead of sadness, see it as a growth. Moving forward with purpose. The boat is not stopping for you. It keeps moving, and so should you. Look ahead. Focus on where you want to be, not where you have been. Stop carrying the weight of yesterday and instead step into the possibilities of tomorrow. Ask yourself, what is best for me? Where do I want to be? Do not worry about where you are expected to be or where others think you should be. Follow your own path. Everything else is just noise. Life never stops. Life keeps moving forward no matter what happens. Time does not wait for anyone. Every experience, good or bad, becomes a part of our journey. Holding on to the past only delays our progress. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, we must focus on what to do next. The future holds endless possibility, and we must walk toward them with courage. If you are going through difficult times, the only way out is to keep going. Choosing how to respond. Difficult moments come and go, but how we respond to those moments, it shapes our character. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. When I face heartbreak, when face loss, or when face disappointment, we have two choices: stay stuck in sadness or rise above it. Moving forward does not mean forgetting. It means carrying lessons from the past while embracing the gift of life. Letting go means realizing that some people and experiences, they are part of our history but not our destiny. Healing begins in the darkest moments. Healing begins in the darkest moments. Recovery starts when we are at our lowest. Struggles test our strength, but they also help us grow. It is in moments of despair that we find hidden treasures, wisdom, resilience, and hope. Healing is not about erasing the past, but about transforming pain into strength. We all have courage. We all have courage within us. Sometimes we just need to dig deep into find it. Even wounds can be turned into wisdom, and pain can become source of growth. Failure is a stepping stone. Mistakes and failures are not the end. They are steps towards success. Holding on to past regrets only, it drains our energy. Instead, we should learn from our failures and move forward. Every ending, it leads to a new beginning, and every setback, it prepares us for something greater. We cannot change what has already happened, but we can shape what comes next. Sometimes true strength is not in holding on, but in knowing when to let go. The power of letting go. That's it. Moving on, it means closing certain chapters and making peace with the past. Whether it is a broken relationship, a lost dream, or an old version of ourselves. we must let go. We must let go to create space for new opportunities. Saying goodbye is difficult, but it is also an invitation to welcome something new. Every goodbye is also a hello to fresh adventures and new possibilities. The best things in life often lie ahead, not behind. The role of love. The role of love. Love and friendship, they have the power to heal. In times of sorrow, the kindness of others, it can bring comfort. Sharing our pain, it helps us heal faster. True friends, they lift us up when we fall. And love, it gives us the strength to keep going. Life struggles, it becomes lighter when we have people who care. Just as trees let go of their dead leaves to make way for new growth, we too must release what no longer serves us. Time heals, but action speeds up recovery. Time takes away grief, but healing also requires action. It is important to keep moving, no matter how small the steps are. We keep moving, whether it is taking up new interests, meeting new people, or simply allowing ourselves to feel joy again. Every step forward, it counts. Forgiveness, not just of others, but of ourselves, play a crucial role in the healing process. Even the hardest rocks are shaped by timing, movement, proving that nothing is meant to remain stagnant. Faith and strength in tough times. Challenges will come and there will be moments of grief and doubt. But just as grief comes in wave, so does grace. So does grace. Faith, whether in ourselves or in something greater, it gives us the strength to push through difficult times. We must remember that storms pass and every hardship, it carries a lesson. When we focus on what remains rather than what is lost, we find the strength to move on. A fresh start. A fresh start. It is always possible. A fresh start is always possible. Every day is a new beginning. We have the power to redefine our future at any moment. The past does not define us unless we allow our past to do it. By embracing change and welcoming new experiences, we open the doors to endless opportunity. Moving on is not about forgetting, but about growing. But about evolving into a better version of ourselves. Some things will never be the same again, and that is okay, because it's life. Change is a part of life, and with it comes new possibilities. Live in the present, move towards the future. The past is over, and the future is uncertain, but the present is in our hands. It's a gift. Instead of dwelling on what is lost, we should focus on what lies ahead. Life is too short to hold on to regrets. Moving forward is the key to happiness and fulfillment. Let us embrace life's journey with open hearts and fearless spirits. Every new beginning arises from the end of something else, and that is the beauty of moving on. There comes a time in life when we must make hard choices. Especially about the people we allow in our world. Walking away is not easy. Letting go of someone who once meant everything is so painful. But sometimes it is necessary. Your peace, your happiness, and your self-respect, it demands it. And when you finally let go, remember this. They will feel your absence. They will think of all the times you stood by them. They will remember your kindness. They will remember your patience. They remember your love you gave so freely. You are their anchor in the storm, their safe place. But somewhere along the way, they forgot what a blessing it was to have you. They mistook your patience for your weakness. They thought your forgiveness meant they could keep hurting you. They failed to see the silent strength it took for you to stay, to keep hoping they would change. But now you have chosen yourself. You have chosen peace over chaos. It was not easy, but it was the right choice. It was the right choice. And now they will feel the weight of your absence. They will look around and realize no one else will love them the way you did. No one will stand by them as fiercely, care as deeply, or believe in them as much as you once did. They will miss your laughter. They will miss your warmth. And they will miss your comfort of knowing you are always there. They will search for you in others, but no one will come back. One day, regret will hit them. They will remember the time you lifted them up, the times you put their needs before your own. They will regret the careless words, the broken promises, and the thoughtless actions that push you away. They will wish for another chance. They will wish for another chance. But by then, it will be too late. While they live with regret, you will move forward. You will heal. You will grow. You will surround yourself with people who see your worth, who cherish and respect you. You will find new joy, new love, and new purpose. Free from their toxicity. You will thrive. You will thrive. Your life will prove the power of choosing yourself. So, hold your head high. Know that you made the right choice. Trust that better days are ahead. You deserve love that values and uplifts you. Their regret is theirs to carry, not yours. While they long for what they lost, you will move forward stronger, freer, and brighter than ever before. You will rebuild. You will rebuild piece by piece, moment by moment. The love you once gave them, you will now give to yourself. The strength you once used to hold them up, you will now use to lift yourself higher. Every tear you shed will become a seed for something greater. New experiences, new friendships, and new opportunities. One day you will make up. One day you will wake up and realize the pain is gone. The memories that once haunted you, they will become lessons, not wounds. You will laugh again, not because you have to, but because joy has truly returned to your heart. You will embrace the freedom of knowing you no longer have to shrink yourself to fit into a space where you are never valued. As you move forward, you will meet people. You will meet people who celebrate you, who remind you that love should never feel like a battlefield. You will build a life so rich in happiness that the past will no longer matter. While they sit with their regret, you will explore, you will dream, and you will grow into the person you are always meant to be. You will learn that you were never incomplete. Your worth was never in their hands. And when they finally reach out, hoping to reclaim what they lost, you will smile, not with bitterness, but with the wisdom of someone who has outgrown them. You will understand that some chapters must end. They must end for better ones to begin. You will not look back because ahead of you lies a future filled with everything you deserve. So, go forward. Live fully, love deeply, and embrace the beauty of choosing yourself. The world is vast, and your story is far from over. The best is yet to come. Let go, move on. Life is too short to be stuck in the past. The world is full of opportunities, and the best days of your life are still ahead. Drop the weight of what no longer serves you. Free yourself from the chains of old decisions. Sail forward with hope. sail forward with curiosity, sail forward with excitement. Life is a strange paradox. It grants us dreams and snatches away the time to fulfill them. It gives us love. It gives us love and then forces us to watch as it fades into memory. It allows us to moments of joy only to remind us of their impermanence. And yet, we move forward, holding on to hope like a flickering candle in an endless night, knowing that every flame must eventually surrender to the darkness. There is something profoundly melancholic about existence itself. We build, we strive, we achieve, but in the grand scheme of things, everything is fleeting. The hands we hold today, they will one day slip away. The voices that comfort us now, they will someday turn into echoes of the past. The laughter that fills our rooms will soon become a distant memory, a whisper in the corridors of time. And no matter how desperately we cling to what we love, life has a way of reminding us that nothing truly belongs to us. Not people, not moments, not even ourselves. Have you ever looked at an old photograph and felt an ache so deep that it almost becomes physical? The face is frozen in time. The smiles that once had life, the eyes that once sparkled with unspoken words, only to be replaced by a silence and stillness. We wish we could step back into those moments. See the things left unsaid. Hold on just a little longer. The time, cruel and indifferent. Time moves forward, leaving us behind with only fragments of what once was. The warmth of yesterday, it lingers in our hearts. It is forever out of reach, like a song we can hear but never quite touch. We chase success. We chase success. We chase love. We chase happiness, believing that they will be our eternal companion. But in reality, everything we hold dear is slipping through our fingers, like sand dissolving into the wind. And yet, this sorrow, this pain is what makes life so achingly beautiful. It is the knowledge of loss that makes love so precious. It is the inevitability of endings that makes our moments of joy so meaningful. The brevity of our existence, it is both a curse and a blessing. But it is only through knowing that everything ends that we truly begin to live. So, what do? Do we despair? Do we curse the fleeting nature of life? No. We embrace it. We live knowing that each moment is a gift wrapped in uncertainty. We love knowing that every goodbye might be our last. We speak our hearts knowing that silence can become our greatest regret. And when the time comes to let go, we do so not with bitterness, but with gratitude. For having loved, for having loved, for having existed in a world that is at its core a masterpiece of fleeting beauty. Life is not measured by permanence of things, but by the depth of our experiences, the sincerity of our emotions, and the courage with which we embrace the fleeting beauty of our existence. Let us not wait for time to remind us of what we should have cherished. Let us cherish it now before it becomes another memory lost in the passage of time. You are not confined to yesterday's choices. You are built to face the horizon, explore new possibilities and create the future you deserve. The story is in your hands. The story is in our hands. Make it a great one. Thank you.